Hi everyone, this is Coach Matt. In this video, we're going to talk about a team concept called the cycle. The cycle is a way to maintain puck possession and sustain our attack when we are in our opponent's zone. But first, a quick refresher on what is offense. We are on offense whenever we have possession of the puck. Good offense happens when all teammates are working together to create options that improve our chance to score. We will do a quick review of the team concept puck wide middle drive in this video because it builds into the cycle. But if you haven't already done so, I recommend watching our video, the zone entry concept puck wide middle drive. Let's get started with a quick review of the zone entry concept puck wide middle drive. The ABCs of puck wide middle drive are F1, attacks wide, F2, breaks to the net, and F3, covers high. If F1 is unable to get around the defender, one option is to execute a punch turn, turning towards the boards and moving back up the wall, looking for passing options. We see this in the diagram, a textbook puck wide middle drive zone entry concept, where F1 has curled back and passes the puck to F3. Let's watch a few clips from our recent games and see how we've executed puck wide middle drive. You'll see we hit F3 and F4, our point player, at times after F1 has pulled up in the zone and looks for good passing options. But what happens when F1 pulls up and all their passing options are covered? Well, F1 has another option, and that is to cycle the puck. After the initial zone entry, if all passing options are covered, we can sustain our offense by using the cycle. Let's look at how it works. First, let's focus on the puck carrier, F1 as we call them, and their role in the cycle. One of the most important things to execute a good cycle is for F1 to make a good cycle pass. As F1 is working their way back up the half boards, they want to keep their body between the puck and the defender. And when making the cycle pass, F1 wants to rim the puck or bank it off the boards in a manner that gets it below the goal line. Getting the puck low is important to ensure that the defender who is on them can't quickly stop and go retrieve the puck. After F1 makes the cycle pass, they cut into the slot looking for a passing lane to settle into. Now let's look at F2 and their role. We know that F2 is our middle driver on our zone entry and has worked their way to the front of the net. What is important to note is that when F2 drives to the net, that they're aiming for the strong side post. When F2 sees F1 curl back with the puck, F2 should anticipate the play by scanning to see if F1 may pass into the high slot or if the cycle pass is a more likely option. F2 moves below the goal line to retrieve the cycle pass. F2 should move in a manner that allows them to pick up the puck and keep moving up the wall, allowing themselves time and space to look for their passing options. Their first look should be into the high slot, and other options include a pass to the point or cutting to the net to take a shot. And as we're learning, another option is for them to continue to work their way up the wall and make another cycle pass if all their teammates and all their passing options are covered. F3's role in the cycle is to read the cycle pass from F1 down into the corner to F2. F3 then wants to break to the front of the net. F3 should be ready and looking for a pass from F2 or be ready for a shot to come from either the point or another player, or to continue the cycle and to move into the corner if that puck gets cycled back into the corner again. Let's watch a college hockey video clip that shows the cycle in action. We will first watch the clip at full speed, and then we'll slow it down a second time. Take time to watch each player in the cycle and think about what you see. Now, let's take a look at a scenario from one of our games where the cycle would be a good option. In this scenario, we see that F1 has entered the zone wide and they've pulled up, working her way back up the half boards. F2 is at the net, although I do want to note F2 is on the back post in this picture. We want to see F2 drive to the front post or the strong side post where we've marked with the blue X. And F3 is in the high slot. This would be a textbook zone entry. However, as we see in this picture, all the passing options are covered. This would be a great time to begin the cycle. F1, using her body to protect the puck from the defender, can make a good cycle pass back down into the corner, getting the puck below the goal line. F1 can then cut to the slot. F2 should anticipate the cycle pass and move to retrieve it. This is where being on the front post is a much better positioning than being on the back post. F3 reads the cycle and drives to the front of the net. Some things to remember. First, it's important to remember our core concepts of offense and really what good offense is. Specific to the cycle, it takes all players in the cycle to anticipate, read, react, and execute their actions to have a good cycle. F1 must make a good cycle pass, keeping their body between the puck and the defender, and getting that cycle pass below the goal line. F2 has to anticipate that cycle pass and move to retrieve the puck. F2 should retrieve that puck in a way that allows them to continue moving up the boards with the puck so that they can scan and look for their passing options, or make another cycle pass and keep that cycle going. F3 must move to the front of the net and position themselves to receive a pass or screen the goalie, tip a shot, get a rebound, or, as we've been talking about, continue the cycle by moving to the corner and retrieving the next cycle pass. Thank you for watching. We'll see you at the rink.